Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Now loads of people seem to have gone royal baby crazy, including me, and lots of you have asked if I could do a makeup tutorial which is kind of that healthy baby glow. So that's what I'm going to do for you today, and it's an excuse to talk about Kate and how amazing she looked. So let's crack on. So to start off with, in Britain it has been super hot at the moment, so we don't want to put too much on our skin. I'm going to use a little bit of Estee Lauder Day Wear Tint. I'm going to pop that on the back of my hand. It's like a grey colour, but I love it because it just evens the skin tone out. It doesn't look like you've got makeup on. So I'm going to just work that into the skin. It's also a moisturiser. You can see how it gives you a bit more colour, evens your whole skin out. So this is going to still let your skin look lovely and radiant. If you do have quite a lot of breakouts, you may want to use something a little bit more coverage. However, I am going to conceal with this as well. So if you've only got the odd blemish, you can get away with this. So this video is for you yummy mummies out there that may not be feeling quite so yummy at the moment. We all go there, especially when you've just had a baby and you're a little bit vulnerable. So tinted moisturiser all over the skin. Now if you're using a tinted moisturiser, it doesn't last all day. So I'm going to add a little bit of concealer in areas that I want the makeup to last that little bit better. This one is Mineralize Concealer NW25 for me. It's a little bit under my eyes and a little bit around the nose. Reasonable amount so I can work with that product so it goes on any other areas I need it. And then I'm going to take a Deluxe crease brush and just buff that in. Any areas on this central part of the face a little bit more. Now I have to say, I thought Kate was extremely brave when she came out with the royal baby. I loved, and I have so much respect for her for coming out in a dress that had a tie around it so you could see that her baby bump was still there, because it drives me mad when celebrities come out after having a baby and they're wearing the jeans they had on before, and it's like, that's not realistic, that's not what happens to us. I want someone that I can connect to and feels the same way as me after they've had a baby, and the bump is still there exactly the same, it's just a lot softer. So I have so much respect for her for coming out when you're so vulnerable as well. After you've had a baby, your mind is everywhere and you are so vulnerable. Just running a little bit of the concealer through my brow bone. But yeah, I just had to say how much respect I had for her, for that. Very brave woman. And she looked fabulous. So we're going to look as fabulous as Kate. So I'm just running that through my brows a little bit where they're a little bit uneven. You probably won't need that, guys. Now I then want to keep a nice healthy glow to my skin, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of Bronze Universal. Now other brands do things like this now, Bourjois do, so if you can't afford the Chanel one, because it is quite expensive, Bourjois do a great one. And I'm actually going to use a reasonable size brush for this. This is a buffing brush. And what I'm going to do is just add a bit of a glow back into the skin. So I'm going to take that around the top of the head, anywhere the sun would hit you. Down the nose, but across the top of the cheeks as well. So from the nose we're going across onto the top of the cheeks. So we're not using it to contour, we're using it to add a little bit of colour. And a bit more coverage as well this will give you. Now if you want to have that kind of J-Lo top of the cheekbone skin so it looks even healthier, you could go for something like a highlighter. This one is Aurora Gleam by Illamasqua. And I'm going to just pop that with my finger on the top of the cheekbone. Now you haven't got time to be messing around with loads of stuff, so try and use your hands as much as possible. For the foundation you can definitely use your hands. Okay, so just on the top of the cheekbone, so it just reflects the light very slightly, not too much. Now, if you find that then your skin's looking a little bit shiny, you can powder the T-zone. You can, if you love that shine, you can add a cream blusher to the apples of the cheeks. But if you think that that's going to be a little bit too shiny, can take a powder blusher. This one is Coral Blush Me by Mememe. I'm going to take a contour brush because it's slightly smaller. I'm just going to smile and run a small amount of that on the apples of the cheeks, brushing upwards. Take my hands just to rub that in because it can come out quite strong because we haven't powdered. Now I don't want to do too much to the eyes because I haven't got time to. I'm a mum of a new baby. So I'm going to use a little bit of a paint pot. Loads of brands do these now, guys, so you can find them anywhere. This one is Bare Studies paint pot. I'm going to use my finger, dip it in and push it over the eyelid. And this is basically just going to stop my eyes from creasing and my mascara from moving too much. Hear my ring tapping away. Almost not visible, but it does leave a slight sparkle to the eye, so people are like, have you got something on or haven't you? Same on the other side. If you find that your eyelids do still crease, brush a little bit of powder over the top of this to seal it into place. I then want to make my eyes stand out a little bit more, so I have got a Louise Young palette. The reason I've chosen this palette is because it's got really nude colours and I want to use these on my brows and this one just as a little bit of liner. Now all I'm going to do is get it on an angle brush and just push it onto the corner of my eye just to wing that out slightly. And that's it. Really simple, anyone can do that. And it just reshapes my eyes and flicks them out a little bit. So an angle brush, just one little push. And it just lifts the corner of the eye. I'm then going to take a mascara. This is Zoom Fast Black Lash. Use waterproof if you find that your eyes will water a little bit or will run because you're using quite a lot of products that are to make the skin look glowy. So that will mean that they will create a bit more of a shine on the skin. Do the bottom lashes too if you want to. Right, I'm then going to take a 266 and these two colours here, probably the lighter one actually, and just colour my brows slightly. Now, if you have got nice full brows, you don't need to do this, and lucky you. I'm just going to, I don't want them to be too much, because I don't want to look too made up. It's funny, when you have a child, you just feel like, oh, I don't want to wear those clothes anymore. You really change because you feel like you have to be more like a mum, and then it comes back, I promise. Your normal you comes back. So just shape my brows slightly. Now I was watching one of our videos the other day, and I never watch my sister's videos, which is really horrible, but she doesn't watch mine either. And one came on and I was like, oh my god, I should start watching her videos because she tells you guys more than she tells me. I was like, oh, you're about real techniques, holding them somewhere so that you can, I didn't know any of that, so that you can take photos of real techniques all over the world. I knew that she was moving, but you probably knew before me. But it's so funny. I was like, oh, she tells you guys everything. So I'm going to start watching her videos so I can track what she's up to. I suppose because we're with each other all the time, she's like, I just don't want to speak to you anymore. Sisterly love. We've also just started properly going to the gym to get fit. I've had both my babies now, so time to get fit. And my brother John, a Lean Machine, if you check out their channel, is my personal trainer, and he is so good. I can't believe it. He's changed my diet completely and it's brilliant. He really knows his stuff. Proud of my little brother. Both my little brothers. Right, we're nearly there. I'm just going to powder the skin a little bit because it's so hot in this room and I'm really hot. So I am going to grab a powder that's here. This is a Clarins one, I think. Yes, Clarins. Pop a little bit of that on just to take the shine away. I'm only going to do it down the T-zone. Maybe a tiny bit here. I want to keep that healthy glow on the apples of the cheeks. And then for lips, I'm going to take MAC Whirl Lipliner. You can just use a lip conditioner if you want, but I want to make my lips the feature. So I'm going to use MAC Whirl Lipliner and I'm going to colour the whole lip in. Because I'm a mum, I haven't got time to touch up my lips. Although, if you do wear a lipstick, like on holiday I wore quite a bright coloured lipstick and I so wanted to keep kissing the kids and I was like, oh, I can't kiss them because I just leave marks all over them. So if you are a phantom kisser, don't wear a bright colour because you'll leave marks all over your kids' heads. Now a new thing that I'm really liking doing is just going straight across on my Cupid's bow because I think it makes my lips look bigger. I don't know if it does, but it just feels like it does. Right, lastly I'm going to add a little bit of lip conditioner. This one is Sleek Pout Polish in the colour Power Pink. Oh, Powder Pink, sorry. 942, and I'm going to just pop that on my finger. Just to give them a little bit of a shine. But not a lip gloss shine. Lip conditioners feel lovely. So there you have the finished, just had a baby, healthy skin, or even while you're pregnant. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. You have a lovely day. Congratulations to Will and Kate. I'm absolutely over the moon for you. And yeah, everyone who's just had a baby, congratulations to you. Everyone who's due a baby, congratulations to you. Enjoy, it's the best thing ever. And take care, I'll see you again soon. Bye.